Say it again.
Welcome to Godly Grind. Get your holy hustle on.
Just finished a great meeting with Nick Law, our fashion designer for Rooted Swagger. Actually, we design the clothes. I don't know why we say fashion designer, but he is, I guess the force behind the movement as far as getting our ideas, our creative ideas from the shirts, or from our heads, I guess, to the shirts. So it's he's a big part of what we do, and I know a lot of you are going to soon see us post Godly Grind Holy Hustle on Facebook, and there you will see some of what we were talking about and how much of an intricate part he is to this thing that we do. Just kind of want to continue to keep you all motivated to watch us, because we're definitely a brand, a label, a ministry to watch. We're out here grassroots, selling out of the trunk, doing what we got to do to get our shirts out, to get our brand where it needs to be. And we're just thankful to God each and every day that he allows us to do what we love to do. Both of us were previously a part of corporate America, and we just decided, we made a decision that we wanted to get into this ministry full time and really push it forward and make an impact in the world. A lot of us sometimes are afraid to walk outside of the boat. We know the story of the disciples being in the boat and Jesus walking on the water and telling Peter to step out of the boat and come to him. And as long as he kept his eye on Christ, he was able to walk on water. And, that's where we're at now. We just continue to keep our eyes focused on him, and we're allowing him to allow us to do the supernatural, to do those things that we could not do on our own, but that we desire to do in order to bring things into existence as far as souls being saved and people knowing God on a personal level, because really that's what it's all about. It's about having relationship. It's not so much about religion or religiosity or practices or principles, but knowing God on your level, knowing God on a personal level, so that he may be a personal God to you, and understand that he's there for you and he desires for you to have the best. He desires relationship with those he has created, which is us. So that's what it's all about. That's what I'm rooted and grounded in. Ministry just becomes more clear to me, and what I need to do and how I need to do it becomes more clear to me. And I'm just thankful to be in this situation. I'm thankful to be in a time in my life such as this, to where I can do God's work. Didn't always want to do it. Didn't always understand how, may have run from it. Growing up in the church, a lot of times you could grow up in it, but it's not in you. But I thank God for, allowing me to make those mistakes and to get those bumps and bruises. And still, I'm able to pick myself up, dust myself off, and he accepts me for who I am. And that's what I want to get across to you, that, God accepts you for who you are. With that, that's just a little bit background on who I am, why I'm driven to do what I do. It's scary. I'm not going to lie. Some days we don't know where God is going to take us and how he's going to do it with us. But for some reason, man, he just continues to keep us there. He continues to keep our footsteps guided and sends us in the right direction. And that's what it's all about, man. Just living it out, doing what he has put in you to do. We all have a ministry that's deposited in us, and it's just at a time where it needs to come out, needs to come to fruition, and that's what's going on. So I just thank God for how he blesses and how he continues to make things happen for Rooted Swagger. And again, we're excited that you all are along for the journey, along for the ride, and we just hope that this encourages you, that it somehow reaches you at your level of need, and that it most importantly ministers to you. Again, we just want to thank our churches for their covering. our pastors, Pastor Zachary Timms for Biggs, Pastor K. Joseph Caldwell for me, Now Faith Fellowship Church, of course, and New Destiny Christian Center of Apopka, Florida. We couldn't do this without you. We couldn't do this without your covering, your love, and we thank you for that. And all of you who watch us on Facebook, who know about us on Twitter, who see us on the various internet sites, we thank you for that. We thank you for the support, the love. Again, we are because you are. Thank you. God bless.